Everyone has a story, and most people believe their story ends the way it started. But that's a lie your mind keeps telling you. Your past is like a photograph. It's real, yes. It happened, absolutely. But a photograph is just one moment frozen in time. It's not your movie. It's not your final scene. Yet so many of us look at that old photograph and say, "This is who I am. This is who I will always be." Think about it. If someone told you in the year 2000 that a guy who dropped out of college would start the richest company in the world, you'd laugh. If someone said a girl from a poor village would become a billionaire actress, you'd think they're crazy. If someone told you that a man addicted to drugs would become the most inspiring speaker alive, you wouldn't believe it. Yet all of these things happened because the past was not their final chapter. It was just the beginning. Here's the truth that changes everything. Your past does not equal your future. Your past is data. It's information. It's not destiny. But your brain is lazy. Your brain loves patterns. So it takes what happened before and assumes it will happen again. You failed once, so your brain says, you'll fail again. You were rejected, so your brain says, you'll always be rejected. You made a mistake, so your brain says, you're a mistake. But that's not true. That's just your brain being efficient, not accurate. Let me tell you about a man named James. He grew up poor. His father left when he was 5. His mother worked 3 jobs. School was a mess. He couldn't focus. Teachers said he was slow. Other kids made fun of him. By age 16, James believed he was a failure. That's what everyone told him. That's what his circumstances showed him. His past was clear. Poor, abandoned, stupid. That was supposed to be his future too. But at 17, something shifted. He read one book. Just one. It was about a billionaire who started from nothing. And something clicked. James realized, this person's past was worse than mine, and they won. So maybe my past is not my future. Maybe I'm not destined to be poor. Maybe I'm not destined to fail. For the next 5 years, James studied. He worked hard. He failed many times. He got rejected from jobs. He faced discrimination. But here's the difference. He didn't believe those failures were permanent. He believed they were temporary. He believed his past was not his identity. Today, James runs a company with 500 employees. He makes more money than his mother made in her entire lifetime. His kids go to private schools. He's not rich because he got lucky. He's rich because he decided that his past would not be his prison. But here's what most people don't understand. It's not about denying your past. It's about refusing to be defined by it. Your past happened. Your trauma is real. Your pain is valid. But your pain is not your purpose. Your struggle is not your identity. Your failure is not your fate. Imagine you're driving a car. You're looking in the rearview mirror because you hit a pothole. You keep staring at that pothole, thinking about it, analyzing it, worrying about hitting another one. Meanwhile, you're not watching the road ahead. You crash into a tree. Did the old pothole cause this? No. Your focus on the old pothole caused this. That's what happens when you let your past define your future. You're so focused on what went wrong that you can't see what could go right. The psychology is simple. Your brain has neuroplasticity. That means it can change. Every single day, you're creating new neural pathways. Every single thought rewires your brain slightly. So if you think, I'm a failure, your brain creates pathways that keep you failing. But if you think, I'm learning, your brain creates pathways that keep you growing. The past only has power over you if you give it power. There's a study from Stanford. They took 2 groups of people. Both groups had the same past. They all struggled. They all failed. But one group was told, your past made you strong. Use it as wisdom. The other group was told, your past defines you. You'll always struggle. 5 years later, guess what? The first group was thriving. The second group was exactly where they started. Because belief creates reality, not the other way around. Your past is your textbook, not your tombstone. It's there to teach you, not to haunt you. Every mistake you made, every person who rejected you, every failure you experienced, they're all data points. They're all lessons. They're all part of your education. So here's what you need to do today. Close your eyes for a moment. Think about something from your past that you believe defines you. Something you're ashamed of. Something that makes you think, I'm not good enough. Now ask yourself, is this fact or is it an interpretation? Did this event happen? Yes. Does this event determine my future? Only if I decide it does. Because here's the ultimate truth. The only person who can bind you to your past is you. No one else has that power. Not your family, not society, not your circumstances, only you. So the question is not, how do I escape my past? The question is, will I give my past the power to define my future? And the answer, starting today, should always be no. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are not your failures. You are what you do next. You are the choices you make from this moment forward. Your past is written, but your future is still blank, and you hold the pen. That's why your past does not define your future, because your future hasn't happened yet, and you get to write it.